absolute scenes at the Emirates Stadium. Manchester United have just soundly been beaten 3-1 by the Arsenal. We were so close to victory, but at the very end we fell short and we grasped defeat out of the hands of victory.
You are now listening to Pree Da Production with your host, Madaro.
Yo, where do I start with this video? Where do I start with reacting to this game? I'm not gonna lie, straight off the rip, I am proud of the Manchester United players. They did not go out like wimps. They did not go quietly into the night. They showed some fight. They showed some grit. They showed some determination, leadership. They played football. That's what they did. And unfortunately, it wasn't good enough. It just is what it is. The game is the game. Manchester United started out with a starting 11 that's very reminiscent of last season, with Casemiro and Eriksen anchoring the midfield with Bruno at the tip. Pause. Anthony to the right, Rashford to the left, Martial fit and healthy with the usual suspects at the back. We got no Luke Shaw, so Diego Dalot's at left back. We had Martinez, no Varane, so Lindelof came through, and Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Okay, and obviously Onan at the back. First reaction to that team, I was like, finally, it looks balanced. Rashford on the left, Anthony on the right, Martial. Where do I start? This guy is finished. I don't care what Erik ten Hag says at the end of the game about he played well, he did his thing, da da da. This guy has lost all his pace. Every single time I saw him try to go one-on-one or in the situation to go past this player, I'm like, yo, just go past him, burn him. This guy couldn't do it. He doesn't have the gears. He's on one gear. That's all he got. He only got one gear, and that's it from now on. I feel like throughout all the injuries over the past couple of years, he was on gear 7, and now he's got one gear, and that's it. You ain't looking for him to go on behind the man. You ain't looking for him to burst through with a powerful run anymore, dribble past 2-3 guys and then slot it top bins. He's just not that player anymore. The best you can hope for him is to just wall bounce the passes. That's it. It's actually sad. Rasmus Haaland, there's so much pressure on this guy, but we'll get to him later. The midfield was solid, but Casemiro still, bruv. It feels like people were saying that Casemiro was undroppable and it was going to be, I don't know, Eriksen that's going to come out of the starting 11 to facilitate, Sophia and Amrabat starting for us. But I'm not going to lie, Casemiro might have to hold bench for a couple of games because he was losing the ball. He couldn't control it. It was just bouncing off him and bouncing off the players he was passing to. Like, it just was a poor game from him. Centre-backs played okay. Dalot was surprisingly very, very well at the left-back position. But Arsenal, they just wouldn't, would they? They just wouldn't quit. They had quality in abundance. All of their players knew what their assignment was. They did not give up. Even going down 1-0 at the very start, they came back just like that. 40 seconds. Man didn't even get ready to post the story. I was like, I can't even post the story, me gassing up Rashford's, long range goal. I couldn't even do that. It was straight, oh crap. 1-1, game on. Like, these guys are the real deal. They aren't pretenders. Last year, they showed their qualities, and this year, they're doing it, but with more quality. You can tell their team is more or less complete. Whereas with Manchester United, there's still holes. And once we got into the second half, we saw all those holes spread open like a dirty gal. First off, Martinez getting yellow cards, Lindelof getting a yellow card. We were already on a tightrope. Then Martinez goes down with the injury. I'm like, oh no, how long this is going to be? Is 2 weeks for an international break going to help us? We're going to have to bring, I don't know, Maguire on. We had to make a substitute because it was getting tight. Lindelof, you're already on yellow card. Come on off and put Johnny Evans on. Deep it, right? We have the now relegated Leicester City's starting centre-back partnership from 5 seasons ago. If that ain't Glazeonomics, then I don't know what is. It's ridiculous. Absolute cheats. This is where our club's at the moment.
You need to do better.
In one direction, we seem to be getting better, but the other direction is still the same. Those substitutions just epitomized everything. However, on the other side, we had the players that made a difference. Garnacho made a difference. And I'm not going to lie, even though Rasmus Højlund didn't get much of the ball, you saw why the manager needs him in this team. Straightforward runs down the middle, pressing the defense, being a target man, focal point. You even saw that little touch for Bruno to pass it to Garnacho for the goal. That was Rasmus Højlund. But it felt like we weren't really looking for him. We brought him on and Garnacho was doing his thing, drifting in from left and right. But it felt like Rasmus wanted the ball. He wanted the ball. You could tell. He was like, yo, give me the ball. I've got it in me. I want to score. But either Rashford wasn't looking for him or overhit. Chemistry wasn't right. They weren't really looking for my man. But hopefully in the future, that chemistry, that working relationship with everyone in the team will be better. And I was just thinking, imagine if he scored. But unfortunately, we did score, but it was an offside goal by Garnacho. I'm sorry, but that looked as onside can get. Like, I don't know what lines they were drawing, because from the way his head looked out, just poking out, I thought Garnacho's easily onside. And we would have had a winner, but it wasn't to be. VAR called it in, and we were still at 1-1, 8 minutes added. I'm thinking, okay, at the start, I was happy with a draw, and I'm happy with the draw right now. If we go for a win, I won't be mad because you guys showed your worth, but I would be happy with a draw. So 8 minutes goes, and I'm like, it's ticking. Let's get it with a draw, and this is a good comeback against the top 6 team. Good comeback, right? And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Declan Rice, as cool as you like, slots it in, half volley, deflects off a defender, and just nestles in the bottom right corner, or bottom left corner, or whatever the side the keeper's on. And I was like, oh my gosh. The absolute scenes, it's like the whole place erupted. I felt the reverberations from my TV screen. And it was on 20. I was like, I can't even be mad at this. This is just football. I love this game. Even though we lose, as long as we go down with a fight, like I said in my last review, as long as we go down with a fight, I can't complain. And that's what happened. They were able to bring on players like Gabriel Jesus, Vieira. These players that can influence the game going forward and have been playing on that level for a very long time in Gabriel Jesus. And the way he just bursted, dummied the low, doppied the low, whatever you want to say. He got laid out like a carpet, bruv. And then he did the same with Onana, stood there like a statue. And I'm sorry, he should have done better there. Like, pick a side and dive. Dive towards him. Take him out or something, because the game's over. Like, at least pick a side. But I can tell this is going to hurt the team in terms of we play very well. The scary things we saw in the last 3 games weren't there as much. The midfield was compact. The fullbacks did their jobs. The low and Wan-Bissaka did the jobs. The centre mids were efficient. Bruno was a bit lackluster. And don't even get me started on Anthony and Martial. Literally, Anthony, same old, defensively sound, but going forward, can't go on the outside, bruv. There was at one point he was against, I don't know who the left back was, but I'm like, yo, bruv, burn him. Burn him. Just kick it and run. You don't need to do any leg rolls or ball rolls or anything like that, step overs. Just kick it and go. But he just don't have that confidence. Maybe he needs to go to the gym. That might be it. That might be it. We've got 2 weeks until the next game. Hopefully, this doesn't leave a sour taste in our players' mouth for too long, and they're able to decompress, reflect, and God knows we need some reinforcements. Amrabat and Reguilon, they're going to be massive help to us, especially Amrabat. And I can't wait for the next games. Rasmus Højlund, I'm looking out for this guy. The new number 11. Hey, say less. On that note, let's come to the end of this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.
I be kidding on my foes, even though I got it all on my own. Success sweet, yeah, it tastes like honeycomb. Dropping blood tears and even breaking bones. I'm sipping on Patron while aiming for the throne. I've been to hell and back and even call it home.